Hey everyone, welcome to a new Wizard101 video. Today we're just going to be talking about the gauntlets. Now, these are the gauntlets that are the bundle gauntlets, and I think there are 5 total in the game. These are the 3 newest ones. The absolute newest one being the Clockwork Gauntlet, the Great Clock, which Blue and I did a while back. And then here's some of the other new ones, but today they have the Throwback Thursday, and this time they decided to bring back the gauntlets. So what we have right now are the Midnight Sun Pagoda and the Bane Hall, both in the Crown Shop. They also have the Spiral Cup, but we already have that one, so not too worried about this one. But they did bring back basically the 3 oldest gauntlets. I don't know the exact order of these 2, but I feel like it was Bane first and then Midnight Sun, but could be wrong, not sure. But those 2 are basically the oldest, like, throwback gauntlets, and they're available for 10,000 crowns each. Great. But I was originally going to make this video of me just kind of looking through all the gauntlets and kind of reminiscing about it. But then I was thinking about it, and I'm like, you know what? I just got 60,000 crowns, and these are 10,000 crowns each, which is pretty expensive. But if you think about it, when these came out, and I think if you were to go buy them right now, they're $40 each. Bane Gauntlet is $40 bundle. You get other stuff, not just the Bane Hall, but basically this is what you're going for, right? And then Midnight Sun is also $40. So unless they're less price now, then this would be $80 between like both of these combined, and that's a lot. But if you were to buy just the gauntlet, that's 20,000 crowns. So if you buy the 60 for $60, then that's probably 20 bucks, which isn't as bad as 40. So I was thinking about that, and I'm like, you know what? Should I just buy them just to say I have all the gauntlets? And Tara's having her live stream soon, where it's the charity live stream that she wants me to kind of have a bundle house, and I need the bundles anyway. I only have 3 of them. If I didn't buy them, then we're going to have to get someone else's house that has the Midnight Sun and the Bane. But you know what? Let's just buy them. I've never had these gauntlets before. I never bought the bundles, so we might as well just buy the actual gauntlet because I don't need the other pieces of the bundle. Because I think a Bane comes with like that boar mount, which I would never really use that. I don't even know what the Midnight Sun comes with. I know it's like a ninja pig kind of themed one, but I don't remember the mount. I think I know what it is. I think it was that the one where the little guy in the cart kind of like runs around with you. I think that's what it is. But we're gonna buy these, you know, just because I just bought crowns, so we have plenty, and I think we can spend 20,000 of them on the old gauntlets, the old throwback ones. So here we go. We're gonna buy the Midnight Sun Pagoda right there, and Bane Hall right there. So Blue did a video on how to spend 30,000 crowns in like whatever it was, like 11 minutes or whatever, like 15 minutes. This is how you spend 20,000 crowns in 2 seconds. So there you go, 20,000 crowns between those. And if you really wanted to spend a lot of crowns in a minimal amount of time, then right there, how to spend 30,000 crowns in 1 second. But we're not gonna buy that. Okay, so here we go. We've got the new, well, not the new, but the throwback gauntlet. This one's huge. The Bane. How should I even position this? That's kind of weird, but maybe it'll work out. I just want to see them for now. And then where is the Midnight Sun? Here it is. Can I fit this one? No, I can't. This tree's in the way. Maybe we'll find a better spot, but for now, okay, that's kind of weird. But for now, we're just gonna like throw them here so we can look at them. So these are all the gauntlets. I wanted to put them up here. Maybe I could fit some over here. Let's try to do that. I want to try to fit them all in one area, just so it kind of looks nice. Let's try something like this. The NPC is kind of in the way. I feel like we could fit it here, and then maybe I could fit the Midnight Sun right over here. Let's try it. Just so we have an area. Oh, it's actually bigger than I thought. Okay. Maybe over here. It doesn't like cleanly. Maybe it does. Let's try it right there. Okay. So I mean, it kind of works out. These ones look kind of like they're, you know, like pushed into one little area, and then these ones are spread out. But maybe if I play around with it, we could actually fit all these in here to make it look nice. But yeah, basically I wanted like a little area with all the gauntlets, and then for Tara's charity stream, then people will be able to go ahead and do the gauntlets for a part of it. Maybe I'll be joining that to kind of do some throwback gauntlets. Let's spread out the midnight, or not the midnight, the spiral cup. That actually looks pretty good. This isn't bad. So just have like a little little path that has all the gauntlets. It actually looks really nice. There you go. So, okay. For the end of this video, I wanted to just kind of go through every gauntlet. Not actually go through it, but just kind of talk about it. And kind of reminisce about the old gauntlets and some of the newer ones. I won't really dwell on the newer ones because we already know about that. But yeah, we have a little path of all the gauntlets now. Yeah, it actually looks really nice. So, okay, start things off. I guess we'll start with the Winter Bane. Winter Bane was one of the videos on my channel that for a time was my most viewed because it has over 100,000 views, and I did that such a long time ago. But that was one of my staple videos on my channel, was the Winter Bane Gauntlet level, what, 90 I think it was, video. So that was one that I did a long time ago. That Blue wasn't even in this video. And I went through it with some people that I feel like some of them, the people I did that with, don't even play the game anymore. But that was like 4 years ago. So a lot of memories with the Winter Bane. But that was a video that you can still go look at. And it's up there for the Winter Bane Gauntlet. So that was a pretty big video when that came out. And that was exciting. I wish I would have actually bought the Winter Bane Gauntlet, like the bundle, because it would have made sense, but that was a while ago, so I guess I just wasn't buying bundles back then. The Midnight Sun, I remember doing this one. I think I did this one with Blue, and it was fun. It took a long time for us to get through this gauntlet. I think we were doing it with like 2 or maybe 3 people, and this was either level 90 or 100. I don't remember, but Midnight Sun, I remember the badge of this one is really nice. It's actually, it's like Master of Karate and Friendship, so long badge. Do I have it? I'm pretty sure I have it. Is there like a gauntlet, like housing gauntlets? It's gotta be like a housing gauntlet badge. Okay, here we go. Master of Karate and Friendship for the Midnight Sun. Warrior of Winter Bane for this one. Spiral Cup Tutor, and then these ones are for the other gauntlets, not the bundle ones. But there you go. What was the one from the Clockwork? Maybe I did that on my Storm. You know, I should do the Clockwork one on Tara's live stream, the charity stream, just to get the rest of the badges I don't have. But yeah, that was the Winter Bane, and that was the Midnight Sun. So those are old throwback, like basically the oldest gauntlets in the game. So those two right there. Glad I got them just to have them. So then we had I think the Spiral Cup was next. Maybe the Grand Tourney. I don't know. I'm not sure what the order was here. But Spiral Cup, Blue and I did this one, and it was nice. It was the Wisteria one, and I mean, it was just overall a fun addition. I'm trying to remember what was in the actual bundle too. I can't remember. I have to look back at it. But that was an interesting kind of Wisteria, like a portal back to Wisteria to kind of, you know, go with that storyline a little more, because I liked the Wisteria storyline, and it's cool just to like kind of revisit that. The Grand Tourney, this one was the Avalon one, and I did this one recently to get the well, not to get, but to go for the Brûlé spell cast against Brûlé himself. And this one's actually kind of I mean, all the gauntlets are pretty long, but this one took me a little bit to get through, solo at least. But I feel like, I don't know, maybe we were just bad back then, but I feel like these 2 gauntlets took us forever to get through, and these ones weren't so bad. But Grand Tourney is the Avalon one. Blue and I did a video on that one, and then of course Blue and I also did a video on the Clockwork Gauntlet as well, which was like the Pirate 101 tie-in. So I'm glad they did that, but I don't know, I feel like this one wasn't as memorable as some of the other ones to me. It looks cool, but not as memorable. But there you go, all these videos, every single one of these gauntlets, I have a video on my channel, so you could go look those up. You'd probably find it. And I feel like the most memorable one for me, probably I really remember the Midnight Sun, like going through that with Blue, and it took us like an hour and like 40 something minutes, I'm pretty sure, to get through that. And then these I remember, but they're just not as like classic as these 2 were. But that's probably gonna do it for this video, just kind of reminiscing about the gauntlets. We bought the 2 old ones just to have them. And then Tara is going to have a live stream, I think on the 20th. So she's having a charity live stream. I'll be there for at least some of it. and I'm probably running some of these gauntlets with people just to kind of like a throwback gauntlet, a little like part of the live stream, because it's going to be a longer live stream, and it's for charity. It's for the Wildlife Foundation that she's taking donations for, to support that. So it'll be fun. This is going to be part of it. So we got all the gauntlets now, but that is going to do it. So thank you guys for watching. That's how you spend 20,000 crowns on the gauntlets. But I think it's worth it because I wanted to have them. Plus, this looks great now. It's a great addition to the Darkmoor house. But thank you guys for watching. Leave a like if you enjoyed it. Go check out the other videos if you haven't, especially the newer ones. These are some cool gauntlets here. And maybe they'll come out with another one, so we have 6 gauntlets. But that's going to do it. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you all next time.